Yay, Michelle Arcade.
Yeah, you did.
That? Can we see? Wave. Can you see yourself? How about now? I only see Ellen. I only see Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Okay, now my Yeti's in the way. What if we put it over here and we just update score to parents? Just put it on the kids. Yeah. I think they're more interested in the kids than the score. Here, can I put it up here? That's fine. Can you see Maddie though?
Yeah.
Yep.
Maddie, you really tried to get out of it. Now you can't do it. Yeah, you can.
Okay, good. Cool. Okay, Maria, you're on it too. Just in case you want to move.
Why is it always
We are live streaming to our parents, so we only put our kids if that's all right.
Oh, I can't.
Because I don't know. Yeah. Okay. Can you give me a pencil? Yeah. Because you're standing and I'm already down. Nothing but the best for you guys. Well, this one's super sharp, but this one doesn't have an eraser. The sharp ones don't have erasers. Okay. Well, you know, I'm a pro and don't need an eraser. There. I'll give you 3 options. We have nobody watching.
Because it's elastical.
Cut them count. Cut them count.
Cares about scholastic.
Your parents do, and we do.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll get on.
Goodness. Okay, these are yours. Today's date is.
I'll take these back. I don't know why I had 2 at my station.
UTMAM. UTMAM. Yep.
I thought you said that people online were gonna watch the score as well.
Well, we thought Maddie was more important than the score.
Well,
You don't think so?
No.
What if you sit here? Rude.
Definitely not.
at least people can't see me mess up.
Just like put it on the shelf.
Yeah, definitely agree.
If you put it behind the
Then
wall,
everyone
it'll
would
be perfect.
Everybody,
Is that first name? I don't know.
face the moderator.
What is your last name?
I'll leave it. ELLESA.
Thank you. You make me nervous.
I mean, it's wine.
Okay, it is 3:59. I said a little earlier than 4, but we got to get everything set up here. So, are you guys good to go?
We are all set. Thank you.
Okay, and I would like a reminder to my kids that are sitting out. Quiet. Okay, no talking. Take some notes. Follow along. Okay. Okay, here's my questions. Okay, so this is our first home match, so give us a little break here. A few reminders. The blurt rule. Don't forget to wait till your name is called before you answer, else we'll have 5 points deducted. We will be a little lenient on the bonus questions. I know we're so spaced apart. So if you need just a little bit more than 3 seconds to pass your papers. Also, I'm good with huddling. So if it's only for a few seconds, so I'm good if you need to huddle to your captain. I know I'm probably forgetting anything. Okay, we've all mostly played before, so okay. All right. We have keeping score is Miss Iki. We have keeping time and score on the board is Abram and Gage. Gage needed some help back there, and I am your moderator, Miss Everly. I think we're ready to go. Okay. Putnam County. Captain, would you stand up, introduce yourself and your team?
I'm Lisa Myers, captain of the Putnam County Junior High Scholastic team, and my teammates will introduce themselves by fastest buzzer.
Anna.
Mason.
Mason.
Hayden.
Caden.
Brody.
Brody. All right, welcome. And Ezra, would you stand up, introduce yourself and your team?
My name is Ezra Cornell, captain of the EPG Junior High Scholastic Football Team. You're coached by Mrs. Eakey and Mr. Everly, and my teammates will introduce themselves by most number of Star Wars movies.
Nellie.
Ella.
Maddie. Lucy.
So you've seen none? None. Okay.
I've seen all of them.
Okay. All right, we are ready to get our match started here. Toss-up number 1 is in miscellaneous sports. In poker, this term describes anything without a specific value that can represent anything else in the deck when needed. Ezra,
Wild.
say that again.
Wild.
Incorrect. Give this 2-word term that in pro football describes any team that makes the playoffs. Caden? That is correct. Sorry, Ezra. I couldn't prompt because it was before I said give this 2-word. So you would have waited just a little bit. All right, Caden for Putnam County. All right, so Putnam County, your bonus is number 1, science, 4 parts in earth science. Identify these minerals. Number 1, used to make glass, it can also form gemstones like amethyst if impurities are added. Number 2, commonly called fool's gold, since its crystals are gold covered, it is often found near real gold. Number 3, this mineral used in pencils is sometimes mistaken for lead. And number 4, this mineral is made of lead sulfide. 30 seconds, you may discuss. Okay, time has been called. Pencils down, no further discussion. Okay, have a seat, please. Okay, go ahead, Lisa.
Part 1, fan.
Say that again.
Fan.
Incorrect.
Part 2, no answer.
Okay,
Part 3, graphite.
correct.
Part 4, no answer.
Okay, that was 5 points for Putnam County. So 1, 2, and 4 are remaining. Ezra.
Part 1, silicon.
Incorrect.
Part 2, iron.
Incorrect.
Number
Okay. Number 1 was quartz. Number 2 was pyrite. And number 4 was galena. All right, toss up number 2. Oh, please. Number 2, language arts grammar. It can be used to introduce a quotation or a list, but should not be used to separate a verb from a remainder of the sentence. Name this punctuation mark that stops the flow of a sentence. Lisa.
Comma.
Incorrect. Let me see. Flow of the sentence and consists of one period on top of another. Nellie?
Colon.
That is correct. Okay. Your bonus is number 2, language arts, 4 parts in literature. Name the illustrators who won the Caldecott Medal for these books. Number 1, Make Way for Ducklings. Number 2, Where the Wild Things Are. Number 3, The Polar Express. And number 4, Madeline's Rescue. 30 seconds, you may confer.
Time.
All right, pencils down. No further discussion. Go ahead, Ezra.
All parts, Mo Williams.
Incorrect for all parts. 0 points EPG. Lisa, all parts remaining.
All parts John Cena.
Say that again.
All parts John Cena.
Incorrect. Okay, number 1 was Robert McCloskey. Number 2 was Maurice Sendak. Number 3 was Chris Van Allsburg. And number 4 was Ludwig Bellemans. That's a tongue twister. Bemelmans. There we go. Okay. Yeah, that one was tough. Illustrators. All right. Your toss-up number 3 is in fine arts music. He died of cholera in 1893, soon after finishing his 6th symphony and receiving an honorary doctorate from Cambridge University. Name this Russian composer of an 1812. Ezra?
Tchaikovsky.
That is correct. All right, your bonus is bonus number 3, social studies, 4 parts in current events. Name these countries in the news in January 2020. Number 1, the U.S. carried out airstrikes in this country to hunt terrorists from neighboring Iran. Number 2, summer brush fires have moved people into this country onto its beaches. Number 3, flash floods hit Jakarta, the capital of this island nation. And number 4, this Asian nation's dictator announced plans to build a new strategic weapon. 30 seconds, you may confer. Did you start? Put it on this and keep it on that and keep it on that.
I like having my buzzer up when we do the bonus questions. I just want to forget it.
Time.
Pencils down. No further discussion. Go ahead, Ezra.
For 1, Iraq.
Correct.
For 2, Australia.
Correct.
For 3, Colombia.
Incorrect.
For 4, North Korea.
Correct. 15 points for EPG. Part 3, Lisa.
Part 3, the Philippines.
Incorrect. It was Indonesia for number 3. Indonesia. All right. Toss-up number 4, science, life science. Related to the shark, this creature caused the death of Steve Irwin by stabbing Nellie? That is correct. You know a lot about Steve Irwin, huh? Okay. It was identify, looks like a kite, has cartilage instead of bones. Yeah. All right, 10 points for EPG. Your bonus number 4 is in mathematics, 4 parts in algebra. Calculate the value of each expression if x equals 10 and y equals 7. Number 1, x squared plus y squared. Number 2, x to the 4th power divided by 4. Number 3, x times y over the quantity x minus 5. And number 4, 4x plus 3y plus 473. 30 seconds, you may confer. This is 3, so you're 2, right? Because you're 1. Maybe. Maybe it always was 1. Okay, pencils down. No further discussion. All right, go ahead, Ezra.
Number 1, 140.
Incorrect.
Number 2, 250.
Incorrect.
Number 3, 14.
Correct.
And number 4, 534.
That is correct. So 10 points for EPG. Parts 1 and 2, Lisa.
All parts 149.
That is correct for number 1.
I am illiterate.
Number 2 was 2,500. Add another 0. All right, so 5 points for Putnam County there. All right, your toss-up is number 5, mathematics, general mathematics. Not a 30-second question, 10 seconds. The troy type of this unit of measure is used in weighing silver and gold. Name this unit of measure. Kaden?
Pound.
Incorrect. Now equal to about 28 grams. That also equals 1/8 of a liquid cup or 1/16 of a pound. Ezra?
Ounce.
Ounce is correct.
Oh, Ezra, will you buzz again?
We like to keep it on, like to know whose bonus
Sorry,
it is.
I reset it.
All right, your bonus is number 5, miscellaneous, 4 parts in physical fitness. Give these sports terms starting with the letter A. Number 1, a tennis serve that an opponent fails to return. Number 2, the long lane on which a bowling ball is rolled. Number 3, a 2-word term for a basketball shot that misses the backboard and rim. Number 4, a player possessing a soccer ball against a defender. 30 seconds, you may confer. All right, pencils down. No further discussion. Go ahead, Ezra.
Number 1, ace.
Correct.
Number 2, alley.
Correct.
Number 3, airball.
Correct.
Number 4, attacker.
That is correct. 20 points for EPG, all 4 parts. Toss-up number 6 is in social studies history. What man's biography, the first American, credits him with starting the country's first fire department and America's first lending library, as well as the invention of bifocals? Ezra?
Benjamin Franklin.
That is correct. UPG, your bonus is bonus number 6, science, 4 parts in health. Identify these parts of the human body. Number 1, the yellowish liquid component of blood. Number 2, the scientific name for the voice box. Number 3, this nerve carries vibrations from the ear to the brain. And number 4, this gland in your neck requires iodine to work properly. 30 seconds, you may discuss. Took him 5 seconds to start the timer.
Fine.
Okay, pencils down. No further discussion. Ella, pencils down, please. Thank you. Ezra?
Part 1, plasma.
Correct.
Part 2, vocal cords.
Incorrect.
Part 3, cochlea.
Incorrect.
Part 4, rotary gland.
Incorrect. 5 points for EPG. Part 2, 3, and 4. Lisa?
Part 2, amygdala.
Incorrect.
Part 4, thyroid.
Incorrect. Oh, I'm sorry. Part 4, thyroid. Yes, you are correct. I was going in order. Sorry. You are correct for 5 points. Number 3 was the auditory nerve. And I'm going backwards now. Number 2 was the larynx. The voice box is the larynx. All right. Is that right? We got the 5 points. All right. Is that question 6? Yep. All right. Can we call timeout? Larynx. Okay. All right. Volleyball girls, go get famous. Get on the news. Cheer students, go get famous. Go be on the news. There's volleyball tonight too, right? Or there was last night. Cheerleaders, go be on the news. Good job, guys. So we have Marcus is in for Maddie. Tom's in for Ella. And Maria's in for Lacey.
Bye guys, work hard.
Have fun. Be good help. Thank you. And we have Lacey somewhere. Okay, thank you.
Bye, Marcus.
Oh, you have some?
Is this halftime or end of quarter?
Quarter. We're just quartering. They wanted to get out of here about 4:15. So. All right. Oh, we'll bring Marcus down here. Do what? Sure. Do you want to tell the people online? I was gonna say you could leave it there and just announce it.
Well, try to come out.
Okay, so if you couldn't see, we have Putnam County with 25 points, El Paso Gridley with 100 points. We're at the quarter.
How many people are watching?
Ooh, there's 4 people.
Wow.
I know, we're famous. We're gonna be as famous as the cheerleaders. I don't think it shows you, does it?
I have extras in my car. If you
No,
need
I
one.
think she's included.
But it's
I
gonna
think
take
it
me a hot
includes the
second to get
person
out there.
hosting.
That's fine.
So yeah, it doesn't show you unless somebody were to chat, but I don't know how that works. So. All right, can we make sure we can? Yeah, I don't think we're chatting. Marcus, can we see you?
Yes, you
Can we
can.
see Maria? Can we see the whole spectrum?
Maria,
No,
wave.
Maria is not in. Turn it a little bit more. Now I'm not in. It's okay.
Well, you have to.
No, I
both.
don't need
We
to be
just
in.
did it
How
earlier
about you,
where
like-
all of you were in.
That was a big brain stretch.
Good.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Great. All right, Coach. Ready? Ready, Coach? Okay.
Why didn't you?
All right. Are we ready?
Big break.
Is that a new mask?
What?
I thought he was getting a new mask. I thought he got you a new one.
It's
She put
literally
another
blending.
one on
She
top.
just put it
Got
on
it.
top.
Okay.
Under the nose.
I got it. Okay.
She's using it as a band. That's all she's using.
All right. Here we go. Get started back here on toss-up number 7. Toss-up number 7 is in language arts literature. Its main character is accused of putting pictures of Bethany on the internet, and people believe he did it partly because he once spray painted his high school with criticism of the principal. Name this novel by Lori Halse Anderson about Tyler Miller, whose title is an objective that can mean both not straight and mentally ill. 10 seconds. Marcus?
My Terrible Days is a junior higher.
Incorrect. It was Twisted. I didn't know that one either. Okay. All right. Toss-up number 8 is in social studies geography. Its toll road cost $15 for adults, but $500 for anyone who gets to its 14,110-foot summit and then finds himself, late at night, too tired to climb down again. Name this most visited mountain in North America. Anna.
Mount Everest.
Incorrect. Located near the city of Colorado Springs. Tom?
Mount St. Helens.
Incorrect. This one was Pikes Peak. Pikes Peak.
I thought the peak was at, like, we were just talking about the top.
All right, toss-up number 9, science, physical science. Its uses include separating solid from liquid and transferring material from one container to another. Marcus. It's time.
Distillation, whatever.
Incorrect.
That.
Name this device used both in science labs and in kitchens that is very wide at the top to allow pouring and very narrow at the bottom to help all. Lisa?
Colander.
Incorrect. It was a funnel. So you can pour at the top and then it gets smaller at the bottom. A funnel. All right. Your toss-up number 10 is in mathematics. Thank you. Mathematics, general mathematics, a 30-second question. An amusement park's normal admission price is $75 per person. What percentage discount for each person does a 5-person family receive who pays $300 to enter the park? You have 30 seconds. I can do that. Lisa.
$75.
Incorrect. Marcus?
$72.
Incorrect. It asked for what percentage discount?
25%, was it?
It was 20%. It was 20%.
I had just gotten there.
All right. Toss-up number 11 is in science health. This substance is useful to keep your interior organs from drying out and to trap germs before they make you sick. Name this substance that is less desirable when it is produced. Marcus.
Mucus.
Correct. Marcus mucus.
That's so mean.
Okay, Marcus apart mucus. Okay, that is correct. 10 points for EPG. I'm tired. I need spring break. Okay, your bonus is number 7, language arts, 4 parts in vocabulary. Identify each of these palindromes, which are words spelled the same forward and backward. Number 1, a type of canoe using a double-bladed paddle. Number 2, pertaining to a city or municipality. Number 3, a polite term of address for a female president. And number 4, what a monopoly banker gives you after you buy Boardwalk. 30 seconds, you may discuss. What did it say? She did this. So I think all right, that's time. Pencils down. No further discussion, Ezra. Put your pencil down. Thank you. All right, Ezra.
Number 1, kayak.
Correct.
Number 2, race car.
Incorrect.
Number 3, madame.
Correct.
Number 4, race car.
Incorrect. So 10 points for EPG. Part 2 and 4. Lisa?
All parts taco cat.
At least they're palindromes. I'll give you that. Number 2 was civic. And number 4 was deed. D-E-E-D. Deed.
Fun, guys.
All right. Toss up number 12 is in language arts spelling. Beverages that contain caffeine act as stimulants. Spell caffeine. Ezra?
C-A-F-F-I-E-N-E.
Incorrect. Lisa?
C-A-F-F-E-N-E.
Incorrect.
With E-I-N.
You switched them and you forgot your I. Yes. C-A-F-F-E-I-N-E.
I realize that is
So close, both of you. Okay. All right, that was toss up number 12. So that takes us to halftime.
That's my Twitter handle, caffeine and Coke. So if I spell it wrong,
That
I
is
don't
not
actually
right.
tag my stuff.
Sorry.
That's how I spell it.
Okay.
I don't know.
Wait, no.
It's
That was Marcus and Nelly spelled kayak. It's K-Y-A-Y-K.
You didn't have anything down.
That's how I spell it. I'm bad at spelling.
Okay, you know what? Kayak is a weird word.
It is.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
K-Y-A-Y-K. Yeah. Kayak.
Well, you might try.
I'd have
Yeah.
Kayak.
It's better than
Oh, yes. I
didn't
know
a lot. I didn't realize how much I do that until I looked at it.
I spelled it like that too.
I just love going.
All right, listen up, EPG.
like that too.
EPG, listen up. We have Marcus staying in, Tom staying in. Maria, I'm going to keep you in. Can I do that? I'm changing things up. Ezra, I'm going to take you out for a hot minute. Nelly, Captain, and then Pearson. So we're going to put Maria in for Ezra. Okay?
I guarantee I would have gotten that like coupon.
Wait,
No, we should.
Ezra, you're being a rock star.
I got another toss-up. This is the third.
Ezra.
Yeah, you also buzzed for like a lot of
Yeah.
Okay, one, and you were cooking center. That was wrong anyway. And the other one, yeah,
I was gonna think the one where you like pull
but that's wrong anyway. But anyways,
So you're
and then the other one, you were
yours
just
right.
trying to like not get right, which I couldn't get.
That was one. It was at
But
one
don't
second.
not. That was,
I was not it. I guess we're being Michael's ear.
yes, go ahead.
I don't know how you do it.
Okay, actually, you just said that. I said
I don't even know.
elements.
Yeah, I was thinking.
I'm sorry. You
That's why I called him when he was little.
You called me mucus.
He kind of looks like Mucus anyway.
Sorry, parents. We have 10 viewers now. Pearson, someone said hi to you.
It's your grandma.
Hello.
Your grandma says
Oh,
hi.
Zane's here, guys. Zane. See his comment.
Hey, Zane.
Heidi ho there.
Heidi ho there, Zane. Hey, Zane.
Heidi ho there.
Heidi ho there, Zane. You just show off. Heidi ho there, Zane.
Heidi ho there,
Zane. Heidi ho there. Heidi ho there, Zane.
Why do you keep saying I know that?
Because that's what you
I
said.
know.
Zane commented. Who said hi to you? Oh, that's your mom. Or dad. Hi, mom or dad.
What about your grandma?
No.
Oh, he is?
Why not?
Cool.
I told him to watch.
So Mucus Marcus, you're gonna give him a hard time tomorrow.
That's what I told him when he was little. Okay, somebody told me to call him Cody. That is Gabe. Perfect. I got another one right. That's my 4th game in a row.
No.
I'm
All right, so we are at halftime. The score is 25 Putnam County to El Paso Grizzly 120. We lost 2 people.
Hold on a second.
We lost 2 viewers. It's fine.
Guys, be more entertaining.
Nelly, where's your nameplate?
Carrie,
I can't read it.
doing, you know, but
Nelly,
watch.
it's the rules. It's the rules of Schobo. He's fine.
Wait, underneath his
He will
mouth.
survive.
Put orange underneath them.
No, then it just looks weird.
Perfect.
Okay, that's not good.
All right, here we go.
I
I think we're all ready for spring break. Okay. Are we ready? Coach, ready? Okay. And I forgot last quarter to introduce new players. Let's go to Putnam County first, opposing team. All right, Putnam County, any new players? All right, El Paso Gridley, any new players?
I'm Nellie, the new captain for
Okay.
UNG.
Person.
I'm Marcus.
And I'm Tom O'Brien.
Okay, sorry, I forgot to do that last quarter. All right, toss-up number 13 is social studies, current events. This former Archbishop of Munich served as Dean of the College of Cardinals before becoming the oldest man elected Pope in almost 300 years. Give this, Tom?
Pope Francis.
Incorrect. Give this papal name and number of former pontiff born Joseph Ratzinger, who was replaced upon retirement by the current Pope Francis. All right, that is time. Do you know it now, Tom? Oh. Pope Benedict the 16th. Pope Benedict the 16th.
Yes.
Yes. All right, toss up number 14 is mathematics, geometry, 10-second question. His 13 surviving books discuss definitions, postulates, theorems, and proofs. What ancient Greek mathematician is thus considered the father of geometry? Lisa.
Pythagoras.
Incorrect. Good guess. Tom?
Archimedes.
Incorrect. It was Euclid. Euclid. Okay. Toss-up number 15, social studies, civics. Hold on a second. Are you reading that one, Coach? Number 15. Is that one outdated? Because these are from last year.
No.
You think I can do it?
Yeah, you can still do it.
Okay, perfect. Okay, number 15, social studies, civics. Rumors are afoot that her congressional district may go away after the 2020 election if New York loses a seat in the U.S. House after the 2020 census. Name this young Democrat who has introduced a Green New Deal into Congress and who is best known by her initials AOC. Marcus?
Avery Country.
Correct.
you say correct?
Incorrect. Okay, the correct answer was Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, AOC. All right, toss-up number 16, miscellaneous popular culture. After he got a job on Saturday Night Live with his impression of Jerry Seinfeld, he moved into the arena of TV talk shows and now has a pretty solid gig. Name this comedian who succeeded Conan O'Brien as host of NBC's The Tonight Show. Pearson?
Jimmy Fallon.
That is correct. That is correct. Okay. Bonus. Your bonus is bonus number 8, social studies, 4 parts in history. Identify both people in each of these historic pairs. Number 1, they built the first airplane and flew it at Kitty Hawk. Number 2, they explored the Louisiana Purchase. Number 3, these 2 men made their midnight ride to warn the Patriots that the British were coming. And number 4, these 2 men were on the first to walk the moon's surface. 30 seconds, you may confer. All right, pencils down. No further discussion. Go ahead, Nellie.
Number 1, Wilbur and Orville Wright.
That is correct.
Number 2, Lewis and Clark.
Correct.
Number 3, Paul Revere and Kermit the Frog.
Incorrect.
And number 4, Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin.
Can you say that again?
Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin. Buzz Aldrin.
Incorrect. All right, 10 points for EPG. Part 3 and 4, Lisa.
Part 3, Paul Revere and some guy.
Incorrect.
Part 4, Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin.
Aldrin. You should. You studied it. 5 points then for Putnam County. Okay, number 3. You guys got Paul Revere. That was good. And William Dawes. Dawes. Dawes.
It kind of sounds like Kermit the Frog.
Oh, yeah, a little bit. Okay, toss up number 17, Earth Science. Defined by National Geographic as an area of land permanently saturated or filled by water. Marcus? Time. This term might be defined by everyone else as a place where you'd see cypress trees and alligators. Name this ecosystem whose examples in the U.S. include Florida's Everglades. Brody?
Swamp.
That is correct. Yes, correct. Where Shrek lives, right?
Why do you keep buzzing as soon as possible?
Oh, that's right. Okay, keep it up. All right, bonus number 9, mathematics. 4 parts in general mathematics. Answer these about Roman numerals. Number 1, what is the value of the Roman numeral CX? Number 2, give the Roman numeral for 89. Number 3, add these Roman numerals, giving your answer as a Roman numeral. LXVI plus CCXIX. And number 4, subtract these Roman numerals, giving your answer as a Roman numeral. MXXVII minus DCLV. 30 seconds, you may confer. Okay, pencils down. No further discussion. Pencils down, please. Pencils down, please. Okay. Go ahead, Lisa.
Part 1, 110.
Correct.
Part 2, LXXXIX.
Can you repeat that?
LXXXIX.
That is correct.
No part 3 or 4.
Okay. So 10 points for Putnam County, 3 and 4 Nellie.
Number 1,
3 and 4.
3. Number 3, I meant. CVXI.
Incorrect.
And number 4, QPOL.
Incorrect. All right. Number 3 was CCLXXXV, and number 4 CCCLXXII. That was a tough one.
Hey Marcus, just a reminder, when we're doing bonus question answers, put down the pencil.
All right. Toss up number 18. Fine arts art. To make a patchwork, one of these objects, you need a top material, a backing material on the bottom, and a batting. Nellie?
Quilt.
That is correct. All right. Your bonus is bonus number 10. Fine arts, 4 parts in music. Name these types of musical pieces. Number 1, a gentle song to put a child to sleep. Number 2, a religious song of praise to God. Number 3, a song whose short stanzas tell a story. Number 4, this type of piece made Scott Joplin famous. 30 seconds, you may discuss.
Time.
Okay, pencils down. No further discussion. Go ahead, Nellie.
Number 1, lullaby.
Correct.
Number 2, hymn.
Correct.
Number 3, ballad.
Correct.
Number 4, waltz.
Incorrect. So 15 points to El Paso Gridley. Lisa, number 4.
Number 4, symphony.
Incorrect. Number 4, Scott Joplin. He was ragtime or rag, either one. All right.
Fine.
Want to call timeout? All right. Timeout.
Are we switching anyone?
Good job, Pearson. Guys, first toss up. Good job. What do you think?
Maria for Ezra?
You want to put Ezra back in?
Yeah.
All right. Good job, Maria. Ezra, you want to come back in?
You don't even know the answer.
All right. Good job, Maria.
Same thing
No
as the
phone,
last
no
one.
phone, go.
So like you're fine. So like it's fine. You're fine.
Okay, I want to say something as opposed to right.
Just make them.
Yeah, you were on. Okay, we're at 155.
Okay, we got 9 people.
Tell them what.
Oh, sorry, 9 people. Putnam County 50, El Paso Gridley 165. We had our last quarter. All right. Putnam County ready? Okay. All right. El Paso Gridley ready? Ezra, would you like to buzz back in? Who are you? You're Ezra. Okay. All right.
I didn't mean to.
Okay. Toss up number 19 is language arts vocabulary. This field of study involves techniques of converting readable information into nonsense to hide its true meaning. Give this word starting with C for the science of creating. Ezra? That is correct. Okay. All right, your bonus is bonus number 11, mathematics, 4 parts in geometry. Answer these about rectangles. Number 1, the area of a rectangle with perimeter of 24 centimeters whose length is twice its width. Number 2, the perimeter of a rectangle with area 70 square centimeters whose width is 3 centimeters shorter than its length. Number 3, the length of the diagonal of a rectangle, 6 centimeters and 8 centimeters. And number 4, a rectangle with length 7 centimeters and width 4 centimeters is drawn inside another rectangle, 21 centimeters long and 12 centimeters wide. Give the area of the region outside the smaller rectangle, but inside the larger rectangle. 30 seconds, you may confer.
Can you repeat number 4?
Number 4, a rectangle with length 7 centimeters and width 4 centimeters is drawn inside another rectangle 21 centimeters long, 12 centimeters wide. Give the area of the region outside the smaller rectangle, but inside the larger rectangle. Pencils down. Ezra, pencils down, please. No further discussion. All right, Nellie.
Number 1, 32 centimeters.
Incorrect.
Number 2, 4 centimeters.
Incorrect.
Number 3, 6.
Incorrect.
And number 4, 235 centimeters squared.
Incorrect. No points for EPG. Lisa, all parts available.
Part 1, 1152 centimeters squared.
Incorrect.
Part 2, 140 centimeters.
Incorrect.
Part 3, 24 centimeters.
Incorrect.
Part 4, 9 meters.
All right. Number 1 was 32. I needed square centimeters. Number 2 was 34 centimeters, 3, 10 centimeters, and 4 was 224 square centimeters. All right, toss-up is number 20, mathematics, algebra. This is a 30-second question. Give the degree of the polynomial expression x to the 4th power plus y to the 7th power plus x to the 3rd power times y to the 6th power. You have 30 seconds. Ezra?
X to the 4th power plus y to the 7th power plus xy to the 9th power.
Incorrect. Okay, it was just asking for the degree of the polynomial, which was the 9th power, but it was just looking for 9th power. All right, question number 21, toss-up number 21 is social studies history. In 1901, President William McKinley visited the city to attend the Pan American Exposition in the city's Temple of Music. Name this second largest city in New York, located upstate, where McKinley was assassinated. Tom.
Manhattan.
Incorrect. Assassinated while there, and whose Sabres and Bills are still chasing the city's first ever major sports championship. Caden?
Buffalo.
That is correct. All right, your bonus is bonus number 12, science, 4 parts in life science. How many legs or appendages do each of these animals have? Number 1, butterfly. Number 2, bear. Number 3, tick. And number 4, squid. 30 seconds, you may confer. All right, pencils down. No further discussion. Have a seat, please. All right, Lisa, go ahead.
Part 1, 6.
Say it again.
6.
Correct.
Part 2, 4.
Correct.
Part 3, 6.
Incorrect.
Part 4, 10.
Correct. 15 points for Putnam County. Number 3, Nellie.
Part 3, 8.
8 is correct. Tick has 8, so 5 points for El Paso Gridley. Okay. All right, your toss-up, number 22, mathematics, general mathematics. This is 30-second question. If an aquarium charges $10 for 6 tokens worth of food that let customers feed the animals, how many tokens should a customer expect to receive for $25? 30 seconds. Ezra?
15 tokens.
That is correct. All right, your bonus is bonus number 13, language arts, 4 parts in spelling. Spell the capital cities of these U.S. states. Number 1, Arizona. Number 2, Alaska. Number 3, North Carolina. Number 4, South Dakota. 30 seconds, you may confer.
Oh, yeah.
Time, pencils down. No further discussion. Go ahead, Nellie.
Number 1, Choenix.
Correct.
Number 2, Sydney.
Incorrect.
Number 3, Nellie.
Incorrect.
And number 4, Peerrythepla.
Incorrect. 5 points for El Paso Gridley. 5 points. Lisa, parts 2, 3, and 4.
Part 2, NOME.
Incorrect.
Part 3, CHARLESTON.
Incorrect.
Part 4, VILLINDS.
Incorrect. Number 2, Alaska. The capital was Juneau. So JUNEAU. Number 3, North Carolina was Raleigh. RALEIGH. And number 4 was Pierre. PIERRE.
That's close.
Gage, change PC's score to 75, please.
All right, toss-up number 23 is language arts literature. Most famous for his children's books about a boy modeled on his son Christopher, what British author's poem collections, when we were very young, and now we are 6, were also inspired by Christopher's stuffed bear, who became known as Winnie the Caden? Okay, incorrect. Incorrect. Yeah, Winnie the Pooh. I'm sorry. Marcus?
Mr. Robbins.
Incorrect. It was looking for the author. So A.A. Milne. A.A. Milne, the author. Okay. All right. And last toss up of the match is toss up number 24, science, general science. This device's base moves back and forth, but the mass attached to it does not, nor does the pen attach to the mass. Name this device that when the base moves creates a voltage recorded on paper with a pen that indicates, Tom?
Seismograph.
That is correct. The strength of an earthquake. I know. All right. Bonus is number 14, social studies, 4 parts in geography. Name these bodies of water. Number 1, the Tigris and Euphrates rivers empty into this one. Number 2, this river connects the Dead Sea and the Sea of Galilee. Number 3, into what body of water does the Crimean Peninsula extend? And number 4, what waterway separates Dover, England, from Cap Grenade, France? 30 seconds, you may discuss. All right, pencils down. No further discussion. All right, Nellie.
Number 1, Lake Delta.
Incorrect.
Number 2, Nile.
Incorrect.
Number 3, Gulf of Mexico.
Incorrect.
Number 4, the English Channel.
Correct.
Yes.
5 points for El Paso Gridley. 1, 2, and 3, Lisa. Incorrect.
Part 2, Dina.
Incorrect.
Part 3, the Indian Ocean.
Incorrect. Number 1 was the Arabian Gulf or the Persian Gulf. Number 2 was the Jordan River. And number 3 was the Black Sea. So that ends our match here, our A match, with the score of Putnam County 75. Guys, I'm still talking, please. To El Paso Gridley 210. Good job to both teams. You want to go collect the A teams? Am I now in? Can give me 1 second, please. I need you.
You need me?
Go to my room and get your beloved wipes. Can you find them? Yep. Okay, there's Wyatt, right behind my desk. There's a jar of them if you want to bring those. Okay. All right. Thank you, Wyatt. Okay. Good job, guys. B team. We have Gage captain. We have Michael, Hannah, Abram, and Wyatt with Gage as captain. Very good job, guys. All right, you ready to switch?
Do I have to move?
Hungry.
I'm all. That's it.
Is mine now? Yeah, careful. It's like, yeah.
Okay, I'll buzz as soon as I hear the. That's not a good idea, Michael.
You're not in trouble. You're not in trouble.
Yeah.
What are the odds when you say the first word I buzz, and then I guess some random thing and I get it right?
About 1 in a million
50
to the millionth power.
No. 80.
How many words are there in the universe?
A lot.
A lot. Yeah, so most of those.
Yeah, no, you wouldn't get it.
If I did get it, that should count as 30 points.
It's kind of sad that we got
I'm gonna try it.
Winnie the Pooh
At
on
the
wrong.
beginning, like that one girl at the last match, she was just like, after like 2 words. What are you looking?
Wait, don't mess up.
Yeah. I did briefly. I'm really nervous about the one where I have to speak in Chinese. I will.
Where's Marcus?
Just the buzzer system. I watched the video.
Oh my gosh.
When Kyle was in the Oh, cool. I'm excited to wear them after. Yeah. Did you know the Madden one? Because I made you guys come Madden cards for an entire like 3 weeks. I didn't get to do that last year. I was we got pulled out too quick. And now I don't teach social studies, so I can't do it anymore. That was my favorite. I love
They look
that.
like my wish will snip their spine.
Hey, are there tissues over there, Wes? Could you grab me one? I'm all pretzeled up. I'm very comfy. Thank you. Yeah, absolutely. Allergies? Yeah.
Can you see the name tag?
I'm glad you got. I think my favorite thing of that last match was coming back. ELLI. She's standing.
Where did she spell for number 4?
I think she just started throwing letters out there.
It was close. She was on the carrier. She was getting there. This is Emily. There's like a 2-minute delay on the screen. Oh, is there? Yeah, it's hilarious.
There's a 2-minute delay.
Well, there's only 4. It's not as bad for Tom.
Wyatt, are we sponsored?
It's not as
Right,
bad for
right in
Tom.
front of the camera? Wyatt, are we sponsored?
I'm still talking to.
Okay.
I'm still talking to Miss Everly right now.
Yeah, that's
The visitors are allowed to look at my wife.
We're still talking.
Nice.
So why is that?
Okay, so you're one of
But
our.
if the opposing team looks at my wife, so will shatter their spine.
Nelly,
Their spine.
put your cursor in front of Perry. Click in front of him so your cursor goes in front of him. And then hit tab.
Oh,
It can't be before the zeros.
Or they could just grab it and drag it across.
Yeah, try
Click that. Click in front of text. Perfect.
what are those extras?
I don't think there is. You just want another pencil.
Yeah.
That one's a little dull too.
Sweet.
Nelly, was there a pencil sharpener in here?
Do you guys have a mascot?
I was using a pen.
Why it's behind the printer?
Their mascot is a squid.
How many legs? Oh, this one has 7. So it couldn't give you the right answer, right? The last one was squid.
A septopus.
You couldn't count it. No, just specific. Yeah.
It's an octopus
Yeah.
with 7 legs.
Good job. Good job.
Okay.
Did you hear what Hannah called it? I was very proud of her.
What,
She used to-
septopus?
Yeah, she used to word parts.
Awesome.
That one looks good.
Oh, that one.
Whoa, that's giant.
That does. It looks just like it almost. Thank you.
So is Gage still in second half, but he's just not captain?
Yeah, so we really don't need to take portable breaks unless we want. This looks beautiful.
Hannah?
All right, Nelly, no spacing out on the timers back there, okay?
I'll play after you.
I never.
Oh, can you just like start it?
Are you tired and ready for spring break also? Do you guys go on spring break next week?
No, we still think we're.
Ours is Monday, so or tomorrow, Friday. Yeah, we're spring break next week. So yeah, we're ready.
Oh, man. Good
Well,
luck.
we 2:10 tomorrow. See ya. Peace out.
Girl Scout.
3:10 if you're still here, you're getting
Okay.
Okay, are you ready, Coach?
Yeah, we're all set.
Okay,
Do I need to go through the spiel or are we all good?
no blurts.
Yeah, maybe a reminder about blurting out.
Yeah.
We have
Yeah, we did pretty good last time, but just remember no blurting out. And when I ask you to put your pencils down, make sure we put our pencils down during the reading of the bonus questions. Okay? Super? All
And
right.
we have switched. So moderator
Mhm.
and I'm now scorer. So we just switched.
Okay. Do we want to introduce this side? Putnam County.
I'm Mason, the new captain of the Putnam County basketball team, and my teammates will introduce themselves after this. Wait, that.
Brody. Nate.
Okay. And EPG?
I'm Gage Cobley, and I am the new captain for EPG. And my team members will introduce themselves from most likely to know all the presidents to least likely.
Michael, Abram Steiner.
Anna Kurz.
Wyatt Carr, I know basically none.
You made sure you were last.
All right, we'll start with our first question. It is Miscellaneous Sports. This group's theme song is a whistled version of Sweet Georgia Brown. Members of this team in 2019 include Wyatt?
The Browns.
Incorrect. Include forwards, guards, and several tall centers or showmen who hold world records for making specialized shots. Name this traveling basketball team whose
The Harlem Globetrotters.
Brody. Yeah, Harlem Globetrotters is correct. However, it was a blurt, so we're gonna give you 5 points for that.
Oh, we don't get a warning.
Oh, that's fine. We can do it.
I know, I don't know anything. I guess we should have clarified before.
Usually we do like the warning is at the beginning,
Okay.
but that's fine. We
No,
can.
no, it's okay, because you just.
Okay. All right. So 5 points for Putnam County. Bonus number 1 is science, 4 parts in earth science. Identify these earth science terms. Number 1, the meteorological term for various forms of water falling from the sky. Number 2, a man-made substance that makes water or air dirtier. Number 3, a molecule composed entirely of 3 oxygen atoms. And number 4, the most abundant element in the air we breathe by volume. 30 seconds, you may convert. Time is called. Pencils down.
Have a seat, please.
Okay. Go ahead, Mason.
1, precipitation.
Correct.
2, smog.
Incorrect.
3, ozone.
Correct.
4, nitrogen.
Correct. 3 parts gives PC 15 points. Part 2, Gauge.
Number 2, pollution.
Incorrect. It's pollutant. All right. I feel like I should be writing something.
Oh, you're good.
Okay. Toss up number 2, language arts and grammar. Give the number of contractions in the following sentence. I can't leave now because my homework isn't done. So let's go to the mall at 8 o'clock. Hannah.
3.
Incorrect. Lisa?
4.
Correct. Okay, bonus number 2 is also in language arts, 4 parts in literature. Identify these titans from Greek myth. Number one, for giving fire to humans, he was chained to a rock and had an eagle tear at his liver. Number two, this wife of Cronus saved her son Zeus from being swallowed by Cronus. Number three, he sided with the Titans against the Olympians, so Zeus condemned him to hold up the sky for eternity. And number four, this Titan was the son and husband of Gaia. 30 seconds, you may discuss. Time? Time is called. Go ahead, Nathan.
1 Prometheus,
Correct.
2 Gaia,
Incorrect.
3 Atlas,
Correct.
4 Cronus.
Incorrect. 10 points for Putnam County. Parts 2 and 4 EPG.
Number 2, Rhea or Rhea.
Correct.
And number 4, Poseidon.
Incorrect. Part 4 is Uranus or Uranus. And EPG gets 5 points for that. Okay. Toss-up number 3. Fine arts, music. Lasting from about 1775 until about 1825, what music period between Baroque and Romantic included the greatest works of Haydn, Mozart, and Beethoven? Wyatt?
Classical.
Correct. Okay, bonus number 3, social studies, 4 parts in current events. Answer these about events in 2019. Number 1, this British Prime Minister was replaced by Boris Johnson. Number 2, this country's Kumbh Mela festival saw more than 100 million people attend. Number 3, several countries closed their embassies in this country after its disastrous socialist leader, Nicolas Maduro, was sworn in for a second term. And number 4, this California senator tried to run for president in 2020, but had to drop out. 30 seconds.
Current. Yeah.
Time. Pencils down. Stop discussing. Go ahead, Gage.
Number 1, Margaret Thatcher.
Incorrect.
Number 2, South America.
Incorrect.
Number 3, Ukraine.
Incorrect.
And number 4, Mike Bloomberg.
Incorrect. All 4 parts, Putnam County.
Part 1 Malaysia,
Okay.
Part 2 China,
Incorrect.
Part 3 Afghanistan,
Incorrect.
Part 4 Malaysia.
Okay. Part 1 was Theresa May. Part 2 was India. Part 3, Venezuela. And part 4 is Kamala Harris.
What? Really?
Okay. All right. Toss up number 4, science, life science. The dawn phenomenon associated with this disease may cause its sufferers to awaken in the middle of the night because of a high blood sugar level. Name this disease, often treated with weight loss and doses of insulin. Brody?
Diabetes.
Correct. Bonus number 4 is in mathematics, 4 parts in algebra. Identify these terms. Number 1, a pair of numbers whose product is 1. Number 2, the horizontal line on a coordinate graph. Number 3, a letter or symbol used to represent an unknown value in an equation or expression. And number 4, if x times x times x is y, then x has this relationship to y. 30 seconds, you may discuss. Okay, pencils down. Gage. Oh, I'm sorry, Mason.
Part 1, 1.
Incorrect.
Part 2, x-axis.
Correct.
Part 3, variable.
Correct.
Part 3, cube.
Incorrect. Parts 1 and 4, EPG.
Part 1, the identity property.
Incorrect.
And number 4, the cubic root.
Okay, yeah. Number 1 is reciprocals.
Oh.
Number 4 is actually cube root, but I'll take cubic root. So 5 points EPG, 10 points PC. Cool. Number 5. Toss up number 5. Sorry. Mathematics, general mathematics. This number may be greater than, equal to, or less than either the median or the mean of a set of numbers. Give this term for the most commonly occurring data point. Michael.
Mode.
Correct. In a set. Okay. Bonus number 5. Miscellaneous foreign language. Name these languages from how the numbers in order from 1 to 5 are pronounced. And bear with me on this. Okay. Number 1. Eins, zwei, drei, vier, fünf. Number 2. Un, deux, trois, quatre, cinq. Number 3. I, ar, san, siu, wu. And number 4. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco. Whew. 30 seconds, sorry. I did pretty good.
You did great.
I did pretty good.
Better than I would do.
I'll watch the YouTube video over lunch.
You're fluent.
I'm fluent in 1 to 5.
Time.
Time is called. Pencils down. Pencils down. Super.
Okay. Number 1, German.
Correct.
Number 2, French.
Correct.
Number 3, Mandarin.
Correct.
And number 4, Spanish.
Correct.
Wow.
I checked over lunch. It is Mandarin Chinese, not another dialect, because the janitor asked me to double check when he heard me practicing. Okay, great. 20 points EPG. Okay, toss up. Number 6 is in social studies, history. This state seal shows a buffalo and a sycamore tree, while the 18 stars on its flag honor the states that joined the Union before this state joined in 1816. Name the state almost bisected by the Wabash River that lies just east of Illinois. Michael.
Iowa.
Incorrect. Lisa.
Indiana.
Correct. Is it Wabash?
Wabash.
Wabash?
It's Wabash.
Bonus number 6. is science, 4 parts in life science. Name these systems within the human body. Number 1, it converts food into energy. Number 2, it brings in oxygen and lets out carbon dioxide. Number 3, it consists of the heart and the blood vessels. And number 4, it prevents the body from getting sick and kills off any sickness it does get. 30 seconds, you may discuss. I would have known. Time is called. Pencils down. Go ahead, Mason.
1, digestive.
Correct.
2, respiratory.
Correct.
3, circulatory.
Correct.
And 4, immune.
Correct. 20 points, Putnam County. All right. Moving on along, toss up number 7 is, says language arts and physical science. So which one is it?
Just read the question.
I'm going to guess it's science, physical science. Okay. The destruction about 1500 BC of the Aegean Sea island of Santorini by a volcano may have led to the legends surrounding what ancient continent said to have been west of the Straits of Gibraltar before it sank underwater. Brody?
Atlantic.
Correct. All right. Your bonus is actually in language arts. 4 parts in vocabulary. Give these 3-letter words. Number 1, a clumsy person. Number 2, a small triangular sail extending from the head of a ship's foremast. Number 3, to set down or put an object in place. And number 4, a very loud, confused noise. 30 seconds, you may discuss. Don't jinx me. I want to get to this one. Time is called. Pencils down. Stop discussing. Sit down. Go ahead, Mason.
Part 1 and 2, yellow.
Incorrect.
Part 3, lay.
Can you repeat that?
Part 3, lay.
Correct.
Part 4, orange.
Incorrect. Parts 1, 2, and 4 are open. Gage.
Number 1, bang.
Incorrect.
Number 2, bow.
Incorrect.
And part 4, a din.
Correct. 5 points EPG, 5 points PC. Number 1 is an oath. And number 2 is a jib.
Good.
Oh, it wasn't the front of the boat, it was the head.
Okay, number 8. Toss up number 8, social studies, geography. What directional body of water that contains huge petroleum reserves is bordered by Holland, Denmark, Norway, and Scotland? Lisa,
The North Sea.
can you repeat that?
The North Sea.
Correct. Toss up number 8 is in social studies, 4 parts in history. Answer these about the Golden Gate Bridge. Number 1, what kind of bridge is the Golden Gate? Number 2, what safety feature placed under the entire bridge saved 19 lives? Number 3, who was president of the United States when the bridge opened? And number 4, on the first day it was open, what type of travelers were the only ones allowed to cross the bridge? 30 seconds. Time. Pencils down. Stop discussion. Mason, go ahead.
1, suspension.
Correct.
2 and 3 millimeters.
Okay,
4 foot.
incorrect. Part 2, yeah, can I get clarification on 4? From you guys? Can I get clarification on 4?
And gestures.
No? Okay. Would you take
Yeah,
that?
she was gesturing, so.
What would you take? What traffic?
Okay.
No. Okay. All right. 2, 3, and 4, EPG.
Okay, so number 2, 2 and 3 rods,
Incorrect.
and number 4 walking.
Incorrect. Okay.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah. Part 2 was a safety net, saved lives. The president was FDR or Franklin D. Roosevelt, and on the first day it was open, the type of travelers were pedestrians or walkers.
No.
All right. Toss up number 9. Science, physical science. Called the Columbus of Cosmos, he was killed in a 1968 plane crash 7 years after his most famous flight. Name this Soviet cosmonaut whose 1961 orbit of Earth. Michael?
Yuri Gagarin.
Correct. Okay. Bonus number 9, mathematics, 4 parts in general mathematics. Sophia flips a quarter. She then flips a second quarter. In lowest terms, give the probability that, number 1, both coins are heads. Number 2, one coin is heads and the other is tails. Number 3, the first coin is heads and the second is tails. And number 4, if she flips a third quarter, what is the probability that all 3 are heads? 30 seconds, you may discuss.
Yeah, sorry. We don't know what that is, so. I think you'll come with plastic.
Time.
Time is called, pencils down.
Okay.
Go ahead, Gage.
For part 1, you have a 1 in 4 chance.
Correct?
For part 2, you have a 1 in 5 chance.
Incorrect?
For part 3, you have a 1 in 8 chance.
Incorrect?
And for part 4, you have a 1 in 9 chance.
Incorrect. Go ahead, Mason.
Part 2, 25% chance.
Incorrect?
Part 3, 25% chance.
Correct?
Part 4, 12.5% chance.
Correct?
So which ones was that, 2 and 3?
3 and 4.
Yeah.
12.5 is
Yeah, did it need to be a fraction?
but I gave him 1 and 4.
Okay. You're the moderator.
All right.
Sorry. Stressing me out. Go ahead.
Okay. Number 10, mathematics, general mathematics.
Sorry.
Is it 30-second question?
This is a 30-second question. Give the smallest denominator that can be used to add the fractions 1/6 and 9/14. Lisa?
56.
Incorrect. Gage?
84.
Incorrect. The answer was 42. Okay. Number 11, science and physical science. It increases as temperature decreases and has units of poise. Name this physical property that explains the use of oil as a lubricant and measures the friction in a fluid. Lisa?
Surface tension.
Incorrect. Wyatt?
Slide test.
Incorrect. It's viscosity. Part 12. Sorry, toss up number 12. Language arts, spelling. The time period after the Middle Ages when art and culture began to flourish after centuries of neglect is known today by the French word Renaissance. Spell Renaissance. Michael.
RENAISSANCE.
Correct. Bonus number 10 is fine arts, 4 parts in music. Identify the present day European country in which each of these composers was born. Number 1, Igor Stravinsky. Number 2, Johann Sebastian Bach. Number 3, Maurice Ravel. And number 4, Frédéric Chopin. 30 seconds.
Quiet. Quiet. Because it was physical last week. Very proud of that. Not proud of that.
Time.
Time is called. Pencils down.
Number 1, Germany.
Incorrect.
Number 2, Austria.
Incorrect.
Number 3, Poland.
Incorrect.
And number 4, Russia.
Incorrect. 4 parts. Mason.
Number 1, Russia.
Correct.
Parts 2, 3, and 4, France.
Correct for part 3. Okay. Johann Sebastian Bach is German, from Germany. Frédéric Chopin is Polish, from Poland. All right.
Time?
Yep. Time.
Half time.
Yes.
Sorry. I was gonna say something.
You
Okay.
would have done better in the first round.
Well, considering him, well, Wyatt was gonna be captain, and Michael's the only one scored. Okay. I'd say throw Ava in because
Oh, that's fine. Like, that's my personal opinion of that. She was one of these 3. Don't put it in.
maybe keep Hannah in. Yeah. Miss Eberly? Okay, you make the shot. You call it. I said, I think you tell him.
Stop them. They exited out of the whole thing.
It's what?
They figured it out.
I feel like they disappointed us. We got the music ones wrong.
Yes, you guys. We did music last week. You each took a person, and you each should know what country they were from.
I will take a person.
I
Just
thought you would
saying.
give more information about the country, then I would have gotten it. No, your job was to do ours.
Okay.
Hey, that's not my phone.
Second half.
You're welcome.
Turn 6.
Yeah, but you're supposed to study it regardless. Okay. Second quarter, we've got Michael, Hannah. I'm sorry, second half. Michael, Hannah, Ezra, Tom, Ava. Yep. Ezra.
Wait, what? Does it change?
Yep, it changes.
Wait, what's the lineup again?
Michael, Hannah, Ezra, Tom, Ava.
EPG, does anybody, I told your parents to pick you up here at 6 o'clock. Has anybody been told to take the shuttle, because that does leave in 15 minutes? All right. If you need to take, I told parents 6 o'clock here, but if you need to.
Okay, will you tell the score?
Okay, the score is 140 Putnam County, EPG 80.
Are you looking at the chat?
I'm pretty sure, yeah. I don't know what this chat is saying.
Oh, it's like hee hee.
Can I hide this?
Yeah.
How do I hide it? I think I can.
Maybe.
Can I hide the chat?
Go over there.
Pop up. No?
Let that
There we go.
restore share.
All right, good.
Why don't you use your phone out in the hallway? You'll probably get better service in the hallway anyway, but. Is Evelyn?
Okay, so Nellie, you're leaving about 8 minutes. Okay, don't miss it.
I'm thinking in six questions.
I know, but it leaves at 5:45, sometimes sooner.
If we.
You can take a time out.
Yeah. Okay. Are we all ready?
Ava,
Are
you
there
awake?
any substitutions over here for Putnam County? How about EPG?
Oh, sorry.
Tom O'Brien.
Can you see her light? Or can you push carry that?
Can you push your light a little further up? Perfect. All right. Toss up number 13. Social studies, current events. News of her cancer surgery in late 2018 caused many to offer their organs if it would prolong her service on the Supreme Court. Lisa? Correct. Okay, bonus number 11 is in mathematics, 4 parts in geometry. Identify these types of lines. Number 1, a line intersecting 2 or more other lines. Number 2, a line that intersects a circle at only one point. Number 3, a line that divides an angle or a line segment into 2 equal parts. And number 4, a line that intersects a circle at 2 points. 30 seconds, you may discuss. Time is called. Pencils down. Stop discussing. Go ahead, Mason.
All answers is way.
Incorrect for all parts. EPG, all 4 parts are open.
No answer part 1.
Okay.
Part 2, radius.
Incorrect.
No, part 3.
Okay.
Part 4, chord.
Incorrect. Okay, number 1 is a transversal. Number 2 is tangent. 3 was bisector, and 4 secant. Okay. Toss up 14, mathematics, geometry. This is a 30-second question. 2 answers needed. Angles J and K are complementary angles, with J being 6 degrees larger than 3 times the measure of K. Give both angles. 30 seconds. Time? That was a 30-second question, so the answer was J was 62 degrees and K was 28 degrees. Okay, we're on toss-up number 15. This is social studies, current events. Though China has imported this food from other Asian countries for nearly 20 years, not until 2019 did it agree to allow this food to be imported from the U.S. Name this common grain sold, Ezra?
Rice.
Correct. We're on bonus number 12, science, 4 parts in life science. Give these terms associated with bacteria. Number 1, a small circular piece of DNA. Number 2, bacteria live in these, usually circular groups. Number 3, sphere-shaped bacteria. And number 4, a bacterium or virus that causes disease. 30 seconds, you may discuss.
Time.
Time? Okay, go ahead, Ezra.
No part 1.
Okay,
Part 2, pod.
incorrect.
No part 3. Part 4, virus.
Incorrect. All 4 parts, Putnam County. And can you please put those pens down?
I'd like to refer to Lisa.
Part 1, chromosome.
Incorrect.
Part 2, no answer.
Okay,
Part 3, amoeba.
incorrect.
Part 4, bad.
Incorrect. Okay. Number 1 was plasmid. Number 2, they live in colonies. Number 3, cocci. And number 4, pathogen. Okay, we're on toss-up number 16, miscellaneous popular culture. After playing Dr. Chandler on the TV series Saints Elsewhere, he switched to movies and won his first Oscar for playing Private Trip in the war movie Glory. Since then, which black actor's movie credits have included Fences, Training Day, and 2 turns as Robert McCall? Brody.
Denzel Washington?
Correct. Okay. Your bonus, number 13, is language arts, 4 parts in spelling. Spell these words that rhyme with year. Number 1, persevere. Number 2, frontier. Number 3, disappear. And number 4, austere. 30 seconds. Time?
1, persevere, Persevere.
Correct.
2, frontier, Frontier.
Correct.
3, disappear, Dissapear.
Incorrect.
4, Austria, Austiere.
Incorrect. 10 points for Putnam County. Parts 3 and 4, Ezra.
Part 3, Dissapear.
Correct.
Part 4, Auster.
Correct. 10 points, EPG. All right. We're on number 17, science, earth science. Varieties of this material that is found in Earth's crust include amethyst and onyx, while its pure or clear form is called rock crystal. Name this compound with a Mohs hardness of 7 that is used in cell phones, watches, and computers. Tom?
Quartz.
Correct. Your bonus is in social studies, 4 parts in geography. Name the highest peaks in these U.S. mountain ranges. Number 1, Alaska Range. Number 2, Appalachian Mountains. Number 3, Cascade Mountains. Number 4, White Mountains. 30 seconds, you may discuss. Time is called. Pencils down. Markers down. Go ahead, Ezra.
Part 1, Mount Mitchell.
Correct?
Part 2, Mount Mitchell.
Correct?
No, part 3 and 4.
Okay. Parts 3 and 4, Putnam County.
Part 3 and 4 and 1 and 2.
Okay. 10 points EPG. Part 3, the Cascade Mountains, the highest point is Mount Rainier. And the highest peak in the White Mountains is Mount Washington. All right. We're on number 18, Fine Arts, Art.
Awesome.
Thanks. This 2-word phrase is an ancient Chinese system of interior design believed to use the laws of both heaven and earth. Name this aspect of design from the Chinese for Hannah?
Yin yang.
Incorrect. For wind, water. Lisa?
Feng shui.
Correct. Your bonus number 15 is mathematics, 4 parts in general mathematics. Rob pours 70 milliliters of a solution into a 1-liter beaker. Number 1, what percentage of the beaker is left unfilled? Number 2, he then pours an additional 30 milliliters of a different liquid into the same beaker. What percentage of the beaker is now unfilled? Number 3, after he pours 45 milliliters more into the same beaker, what percentage of the beaker is left unfilled? And number 4, now, how much more liquid does Rob need to pour into the beaker so it is half full? Give your answer in milliliters. 30 seconds. Time is called. Pencils down, please. Head back to your seat, CPG.
Tom, my seat. Thank you.
Go ahead, Mason.
1.3%,
Incorrect.
2 10%,
Incorrect.
3 13.5%,
Incorrect.
4 465 milliliters.
Incorrect. Ezra, all 4 parts.
Part 1, 99.3%.
Incorrect.
Part 2, 99%.
Incorrect.
Part 3, 98.85%.
Incorrect.
Part 4, 385 milliliters.
Incorrect. Okay. Number 1 was 93%. Number 2 was 90%. Number 3 was 85.5%. And number 4 was 355 milliliters. We're going to do a timeout here. Ava, can I have you switch with Ezra? Wyatt, can you go in as captain for the last 6?
I was going to say something. I don't remember. Spring break. Right for spring break. All right, stretch it out.
Do some aerobics. Do some wiggle. Not aerobics. Do some wiggle.
Wait,
Gotta make sure it
what
wasn't on
was
camera for that one.
All
right, so the score is Putnam County 180, El Paso Grizzly 120. We have 6 more questions.
We can still win.
Oh, where's the name tag?
Oh. Wait, how many questions we got?
6.
It's recording. So basically, if we get every question right.
No, I mean, if we get, if
Well,
we can
oh,
still
true.
get 300.
Because Bonus is doing that.
We can still get 300.
All right. Thanks, Paige.
All right.
No hard feelings.
Are we ready, Putnam County? We ready, EPG? Super. We're going to resume at question 19. This is in language arts, vocabulary. Okay, spelled with a C, this word is both a small, light racing boat rowed with a pair of short-handled oars and one, Wyatt?
Canoe.
Incorrect. And one of those short-handled oars. Give this 5-letter word that spelled with a K instead is the bony part of your, Anna? Incorrect. It's skull. SCULL is a small boat. SKULL is the bony part of your head that protects your brain from injury. Number 20, mathematics, geometry. This is a 30-second question. You good? Need water?
No.
Okay. Angles A and B are vertical angles. Give the measure of each angle if A is the quantity of 5x plus 30 and quantity to the 0th power. I'm sorry, you're right. Can I restart this question? Okay. Angles A and B are vertical angles. Give the measures of each angle if A is the quantity 5x plus 30 and quantity degrees and B is the quantity 3x plus 50 and quantity degrees. 30 seconds. Goodness. Thank you. Wyatt?
42.
Incorrect. Yeah, I was giving him 3 seconds. Okay. The correct answer was 80 degrees. Toss up number 21, social studies, civics. This first state to ratify the Bill of Rights had more Revolutionary War battles than any other colony, primarily because it's so close to both Philadelphia and New York. Tom.
Rhode Island.
Incorrect. New York City. Name this eastern state whose major cities include Atlantic City, Newark, and its capital at Trenton. Caden.
Vermont.
Incorrect. The answer is New Jersey. Toss up number 22. Language arts, literature. In this novel, a girl is orphaned when her parents and their servants are killed in India by cholera. She must adjust to living in England with her uncle Archibald Craven and her invalid cousin Colin. Hannah.
The Secret Garden.
Correct. We're on bonus number 16, miscellaneous, 4 parts in movies. Name these movies set in the Civil War. Number 1, the epic story of the O'Hara family and its famous plantation, Tara. Number 2, Daniel Day-Lewis played the U.S. president during the war? Number 3, Henry Fleming comes of age as he confronts fear in battle in this film based on a Stephen Crane novel. Number 4, the deadliest battle of the war gave its name to this movie. 30 seconds. I'll probably ask anyway. See if I do it.
Time.
Yeah.
Time.
Okay, time's called. Pencils down. Markers down. Go ahead, Wyatt.
1, 2, and 3. Patriot.
Incorrect for all 3 parts.
And 4. Gettysburg.
Correct for 5 points. Okay. Mason, parts 1, 2, and 3 are open.
All parts of Washington.
Incorrect. Number 1 was Gone with the Wind. Number 2 was Lincoln. And number 3 was The Red Badge of Courage. Okay. Number 23, topic number 23 is mathematics, geometry. This is a 30-second question. Find the surface area of a rectangular prism with sides 5, 8, and 12 inches. 30 seconds. Michael?
480 inches.
Incorrect. All right, that's time. It was 392 square inches. Okay, and our last question, number 24, science, general science. Often credited with inventing the wind tunnel, he built the Garabit Viaduct Railway bridge in his native France and cast the Bartholdi statue called Liberty Enlightening the World. Identify this engineer most famous for his namesake tower. Tom.
Eiffel.
Correct. That one was a hard one. Okay. Bonus number 17, science, 4 parts in physical science. Answer these about sound and acoustics. Number 1, a sound without pleasing quality or unidentifiable pitch. Number 2, the nerve connecting the ear to the brain so that sound can be identified. Number 3, the main factor in the pitch of a sound is this quantity measured in hertz. Number 4, this unit measures the intensity or loudness of a sound. 30 seconds, you may discuss.
Time.
Okay, pencils down, stop discussing. Okay, go ahead, Wyatt.
Number 1, squawk.
Incorrect,
Number 2, eardrum.
incorrect,
Number 3, vibration.
incorrect,
Number 4, decibel.
correct. 5 points, EPG. Mason, parts 1, 2, and 3.
1, 2, and 39.
Okay, number 1 was noise, number 2, auditory nerve, and number 3 was frequency of the wave. All right, so that ends our match with Putnam County having 180 points, and EPG having 150 points. Great job today. If you want to listen to a Harry Potter bonus question that we didn't get to, I would love to share it with you. Name these Harry Potter characters. Number 1, this half giant keeps dangerous monsters as pets. Anyone know? Hagrid. Number 2, this headmaster of Hogwarts is eventually killed. Dumbledore. Number 3, this nemesis is often referred to as the Dark Lord. And number 4, this original potions teacher is head of Slytherin House. I was so hoping we were going to get to that one.
Good job, both
Good job, guys.
All right.
Wait, what was the?
Pearson, you want to collect name tags?
Because I got 480 also.
All right. Should we end this live stream? Say thanks for viewing.
Thanks for viewing. Goodbye.
Oh, man. Did you not end it?